Hey guys, it's Justin here with theviralworkout.com. So on that first bucket of potatoes, I let you guys know if we got any more potatoes out of the buckets, we would show them to you. This is the entire haul out of 4 buckets. Not the biggest haul in the world, this holding one just to give you an idea of the size. Half the potatoes in one bucket were rotted. All of the potatoes in one bucket were rotted. So what you're really looking at is, a couple, 2.5 buckets really worth of potatoes. And I think I learned some lessons going through this. I think part of the issue was, despite the fact that I drilled very large holes in the bottoms of the buckets to allow them to drain, they didn't drain very well. There was actually algae on the side of the bucket in the soil, or where the soil was, between the soil and the bucket. There was green algae growing on the bucket, which means it must have stayed pretty wet in there, and it just didn't drain. And there were some bugs in some of them. I think that probably contributed, but we tried to stay all natural. But I also didn't really do a good job mixing the different types of soils that I used to plant them. So what we did was we recaptured all the soil that we used into one spot, and I've churned it all up and mixed it around. And we'll give this another try next year. But this is one of the fun things about gardening, particularly when you're not gardening because you have to, but you're gardening to learn and to, kind of master the skill, if you will, a little bit at a time, and just eat some of your own homegrown stuff. You can make mistakes and you can still go to the grocery store and buy food. But certainly we'd like to be a lot more effective with it. So we're going to try a different approach next spring. But I did want to share with you how many potatoes we got out of our 4 buckets. We had red potatoes and white potatoes. They're shown here. And as always, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, post them below, but we'll see you on the next one.